trying to take a nap, and he was trying to convince me that I was having a panic attack with the ear implant. He tries to throw me off of my train of thought with the ear implant because he can read my thoughts with thought reading tech that they're watching me with satellites. They have mind reading technologies, and they're trying to use the ear implant right now to confuse me as I talk about this so that I don't explain it properly so they can cover their tracks. But yeah, that's them reacting. I just turned it up right now. That high pitch was him talking. The low high pitch was him talking. The ring was him turning up the volume of the ringer in the ear implant because he's reacting to what I'm saying because he's mad that I'm exposing him. That was him again. And if you turn it up, you can hear the in rhythm with his voice rings that he's trying to use, the mic pitches, or just like mic ring. But you can hear that it sounds like a voice pattern, as I've said before. But I'm just going to keep showing this because they do this every day, and they tried to wake me up from my nap just now. You know, they're trying to put me in a ward. They want me to react to the things that they say. You know, they're actively trying to use these thought reading technologies to try to fuck with my thoughts and get me to think thoughts about things breaking and sanity not being in line and not being straight. They keep trying to tell me that things have happened to my sanity. They sound like Robert Downey Jr. They sound like the Empire Carpet guy. They all sound white. They've admitted to me over and over again that they're a hate group, and that they have the money to do these things to me. And these methods I've described to you are very technical, and I would never make them up. So you should be able to tell by the maliciousness of the mic ring that you can clearly see that I've turned nothing up myself. That they're turning up those mic rings because they're angry that I'm resisting them. So yeah, that's him speaking. If you turn it up, you'll hear the voice pattern of him speaking, or even possibly his voice. Because the only time it feels effective, as I think I've said before, is when they actually speak through the ear implant and speak with a real feed that is their actual voice, because everything else doesn't have any impact. So they always try to sneak in their actual voice. So there should be sometimes you should be able to detect what they say, because it sounds like I can hear it. So I think if you crank up the volume, you'd be able to hear him too. And I can hear him speaking to me through the ear implant. He sounds really angry and frustrated with me right now. But yeah. Okay, so clearly you can hear two different mic rings. Now that was a high-pitched mic ring that I don't even know how to create. I don't know how to make a mic ring that high-pitched. That's the doggy whistle tune that they try to use, as I've explained before, and then there was another one. So there's like probably two guys trying to do this to me. One turning up the one mic ring and the other turning up the other, or this guy's just working with two knobs. But there's been times where I've heard like three separate voices try to harass me, and they just sound like racist old dudes who have technology that are trying to ruin black people's lives and civil rights people's lives and just, anti-war people's lives and anti-racism people's lives, And this is what they have to do to try to silence us. They have to try to put us in wards through trying to drive us crazy through technologies. They try to make me think overly technical. They try to insult my technology, my intelligence, and say sorry. They try to insult my intelligence, and say that if I thought something, that means that it's truth. They do stupid things like that. And when I said technology right there, that was them trying to stop me from saying what I was just describing, this truth I was telling. And as I said that, they try to confuse me, all with the ear implant, all with sound effects and physical sensations that are meant to distract me from my points, and they have something to hide. And that highest pitched shrill mic ring should give them away. My microphone has never made that noise, and I've been a musician since 2004. So get them caught. They are caught. They're using high tech. I've got a blog explaining this further. Just take the information. I don't want any money. I don't want any bullshit like that. I just want them to get caught. You know, if you're, yeah, that's all I have to say for now. You should be able to tell that someone's messing with me. There is an implant in my ear, and I'm under surveillance. I don't trust anybody to get that thing out of my ear because I'm being watched, and I know they're just going to send their people because they're probably prepared for it. So I need the people to see what's going on and the people to see that these things are happening so that we can just demand that it be stopped without having to go to their people to stop it. So that's all.